Leon Brown is the only child of Cody Brown and Mary Brown from the hit TLC series. We grew up seeing all of these kids on TV, all the things, all the places. I mean, come on now, okay? We grew up seeing Leon when Leon was once Mariah. And I'm going to tell y'all something. Immediately after the transition and the whole identity change, Leon kind of disappeared, and then fans started getting slammed left and right over, misspeaking and all kind of things. And I think this is a very important topic we should discuss. We shouldn't try to slam people for misspeaking. I see some people are currently slamming Janelle for misspeaking, and poor Janelle don't even know what she did wrong still. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Janelle and Christine recently went on the Sibling Revelry podcast with Kate Hudson, Oliver Hudson. Oliver Hudson was interviewing them, and Janelle was talking about Mary and Mary's child Leon, and Janelle misspoke and said Mariah's child Leon. And then Christine, stepped in. Christine wasn't rude and said, you misspoke or nothing like that. She just said, because Oliver said, well, who's Mariah? And then, because it's obvious, Oliver does not watch Sister Wives or has ever watched it. And that's a whole nother topic people was pointing out. Why do these people interview these people that clearly know nothing about the show or whatever? It's just kind of awkward for us fans and viewers that do watch. But anyway, Janelle did misspeak, and fans took to Reddit to discuss. So let's discuss that, and then we're going to discuss what Leon has been up to, because Leon isn't as private as people say. Janelle clearly tried to say Mary, but accidentally said Mariah's child Leon. Christine nicely corrected and used the right pronoun and refused to even say the dead name. It really made me proud of the conscious effort Christine takes to make sure Leon's agency is known and felt. Sorry for using the dead name here, but thought it would better illustrate my post. Everyone deserves a mom life, Christine. Supporting all her children and their choices, and also respecting them. I wish Cody could adopt this way of parenting. Update. Thank you for teaching me that dead naming only refers to negative intent and not misspeaking. I appreciate all of you kindly shedding light. Clearly, Janelle didn't mean to offend, but just misspoke. I wasn't offended by it. But then again, I'm not from that community, so it may be easy for me to say that. Lord have mercy. The offense of it all. I don't know. I wouldn't consider Janelle's slip up truly dead naming, as she wasn't actually referring to Leon but Mary, and she still used Leon's correct name when specifically referring to them. The brain mess up probably happened because she was trying to concentrate using the right name, which makes Janelle human just like the rest of us. Agree, she misnamed Mary, not Leon. Sometimes my mom would call me by my sister's name. Let me tell you something. This brings up, the other day, my little girl come in. She said, she was talking about my mama. She said, Mimi. My mama's known as Mimi to her. She said, Mimi was like talking to me about stuff, but she kept calling me Manda. If you didn't know, my mama, okay, my name is Amanda. And, people say things differently. It's just how you talk, whatever. My mama's always called me Manda. I mean, it's never been Amanda. It's always been Manda. So, Maddie, my little girl, she's cracking up. She's like, Mimi kept calling me Manda. She's like, Manda? I was like, Lord, it was throwing her all the way back. But anyway, sometimes my mom would call me by my sister's name and also mixed up my brother's names. I actually once called my nephew by my cat's name because it both started with an L. The mind is tricky sometimes, and obviously Janelle didn't want a dead name, Leon. Well, I think people are human, and some people just look for things to point their finger at. You get what I'm saying? And sometimes it ain't even there. It's like some people reach. Oh man, my mom had so many kids, my grandkids, that we would just stop what we were doing until she went through the entire list before she got the name she was trying to say. Now one of my older brothers does the same. When I'm over there, I just look at him stuttering around, waiting for my name to come out of his mouth. It is so easy to do, especially when there's as many kids as they have. That's not really dead naming. Okay. I'm sure Janelle meant no harm. I can imagine if you call and refer to someone way over 20-something years, it would be hard to accidentally slip up occasionally after they change it. Well, see, that's the same for us as fans and viewers, okay? I want to note that because we've watched this family for 15 years now on TV, okay? So when you get to know somebody by a name for like 10 years, okay, give people time. You know, as soon as Leon transitioned, it's like whoever had a slip up and said Mariah got, I'm talking, just beat down with a paddle or a switch. I'm like, excuse me? No, you will not. My Lord, you changed your whole identity. Give people a minute, you know? Lord. It's like you change your identity and then just disappear, allegedly. Even though I still say, well, Leon has a blog, and we're going to talk about that here in a minute. Anyway, this is a terrible take. Someone misspeaking isn't dead naming. These situations can be tough, and intent really matters. Vaguely insinuating that Janelle doesn't respect Leon's agency. Because what is Leon's agency? Because she misspoke is really crappy. 694 names to remember. Bound to make a mistake. I'm very confused by the wording here. Can you clarify what you're trying to say? Jeez. Well, I accidentally called my 4-month-old the dog's name. Oh, my Lord. I have a pretty random question, so please don't attack me. See, that's very telling when you have to, you know, kind of be careful in the comments, and the first thing you have to say out your mouth in the comment section is, please don't attack me. These fans, a majority of the fans take this show so serious, it's like they know these people in real life and take personal. You get what I'm saying? I get that feeling a lot of times. I'm like, well, let me get on out of here. Let me tiptoe on out of here because y'all in something deeper than me. This is a TV show to me. I'm taking it for entertainment purposes only, like my YouTube channel is meant to be taken. You get what I'm saying? It is not that serious. People take things really serious. That's like TV, celebrities. And I'm like, y'all know this is celebrities and TV shows' job is to make headlines, right? Let's not take things too seriously. When did this happen? Was it an interview? I dislike the dead name term. Just because a person transitions and chooses a new name doesn't mean their former self is dead. It just means they have evolved and become who they truly were meant to be. It should be referred to as their former name or former self, the artist formerly known as. I have a trans sibling who said, as long as it isn't purposeful, carry on, no offense intended, none taken. My daughter got married a few years ago, and I still mix up her last name, too. Okay, there's the podcast interview. Now, let's get into Leon's blog, which apparently is very popular, because when I first clicked on Leon's blog, I seen it had 1,000 subscribers. So let's get into the price point, because a lot of people have to pay, or they don't have to. Nobody's forced to do anything. Let me clarify that. A lot of people choose to pay for these people's content. Like people choose to pay for McKelty's Patreon. Some don't, because you'll hear about it for free later. In my opinion, that's why I know. But to each their own, you know. Some people like to know all that stuff right then. Like, you know, whatever. To each their own. But look, Leon, 1,000 subscribers, that's a lot on a blog site. on a web page. You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, must be doing pretty good. If you want to pay, which Leon does post publicly and charges people, you could do, look at this, $90 a year. Is that what that says? $9 a month or yearly. You could pay either way. These are the latest blog post. I personally have no idea why Mary doesn't post about Leon, why Mary says Leon chooses to be private when Leon has a public blog site where they are looking for people to pay. So wouldn't you want to promote your child's business? But Mary doesn't. So that's always been a question to me. Why don't Mary do that if Mary's so supportive of her child? You know what I'm saying? But anyway, let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Don't forget to like and share this video. Also, subscribe if you haven't already and hit that notification bell. Besides subscribe, make sure it's set to all so you'll be notified whenever I upload. I love you for watching. I'll see you in my next video or in the comments below.